Hey guys, welcome to another clapped out classic video. I just picked up these Pontiac wheels and they actually fit really nice. I had these other wheels on here that were wider, but I got these Pontiac wheels and they fit really nice, so I'm gonna be going with these. And now I won't have to worry about my sidewall and the tire getting destroyed when I hit a bump. I would like to get my throttle, my gas pedal bolted to the floor and start running my cable through the firewall. I gotta drill a hole for that to go through and run it around, and I hope it's long enough to get to the throttle here. I'd like to at least get that done. Well, it's coming along. There's still a lot of work to do, but I think I see the light at the end of the tunnel now, because pretty much all I got to do in order to get this thing running is flash I got to wire up an OBD2 port and then take the anti-theft system off of the computer and the emissions and stuff, and I got to do the fuel system. And pretty much at that point I can start it, and then I got to do all the things like finish the cooling system and whatnot. I might do that first so I can run it for a while. Well, it's a cold February day, Friday night. Plan on getting a little bit of stuff done this weekend. I gotta put that under the dash. I still gotta wire up the relay for the fan, but right now what I'm gonna do is get my gas tank mounted up. This is a 20-gallon gas tank I got off of eBay. Fuel cell. Got a nice cap on it. Got a sending unit so I can have a fuel gauge. 10 AN fittings, so I got a bunch of fittings up here. I got some adapters to go down to 6 AN, or AN6, however you say it, -6, because that's what I'm gonna run, -6 line, stainless braided, just like what I did in my Chevy. And I got my fuel pump right here. So I almost have everything I need to put the fuel system together. So basically, my feed line is gonna be one of these. This one's gonna be, I'll put sealant on this one and tighten it up, and then my return line is going to come up over the top of the gas tank and drop in one of these top ports, because you can't push it in through the bottom. That'll just burn the pump right out, pushing that fuel against all that fuel in there. And then this one here is going to be my vent, and I got the vent, I got an adapter to go to the -10 to 5/8 hose. The hose is going to run somewhere, and then I'm going to use this. This is for a boat gas tank, and this is what I used on my Chevy as well. It's the exact same part. The cold messes with my speaking, but I need to fire up that heater. But yeah, it's basically just like that. It's got a mesh on that side, so no pieces can go in there. And that's what I use on my truck. Worked out real well. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna start cleaning this mess up. I'll get back with you guys. I got everything cleaned out of the trunk. Look at that mint paint. I guess that's the original color of the car. It looks like the original paint. This car was repainted at one time, but I think they painted it the same color. It looks very close anyways. But you can see the jacking instructions right there. That's the reason I think this is original paint. Pretty cool. It's still shiny. Still got the whatever this stuff is. This padding here. So I got the trunk in here. I figured out it's going to be best to put it sideways like that. Plenty of room for it. I still can put my spare tire in there. And I still got lots of room over there and that whole shelf up in there to put groceries and whatever. A lot of space back here. Even got some space on top of it. Quite a bit of space actually. So that's about where it's gonna go. This car still has all the original like cardboard stuff in it and carpet. Probably gonna rip off this bottom part of it here, and you can see there's the only spots that have holes is the corners. Everything else is rock solid, especially in the middle, which is good because it's got to hold up the gas tank. Alright, you can see just how solid that really is. I got my hole marked out. Alright, so I got the hole cut out. You can go ahead and call me a hack if you want, but this is what's got to be done. I tightened this cap up because that's not going to be used, and that sits right up flush with this. It would have been nice if they made this sump go down a little further so you can slip it under the floorboard, but I guess they didn't really think of that. And this one here, I got enough clearance to put my dash 10 to dash 6 adapter there, and then my elbow fitting. I already got my holes marked here for the 4 tabs, and this is going to be my vent. Not sure where I'm going to route that yet. I got my drive shaft coming in the mail. Had to have that custom made, 59.5-inch drive shaft with 3R conversion U-joints on both sides. So that's coming. That's a huge thing that I needed. That's coming. So really at this point I got all the major components I need. It's just a matter of all the little crap that takes forever. I need to finish up this cooling system and find a radiator hose that's going to work for the top and the bottom. I picked up this. This is a swivel thermostat housing. It spins like this, so that's going to go on there so I can point it straight down instead of where it's at right now. That's not going to work, so that way I'll be able to put it's going to be a real short hose, but I'll be able to put it straight in like that, and hopefully that works out. And yeah, that's basically where I'm at. I'm gonna drill these holes out, but before I do anything else, I'm gonna make a run to the Tractor Supply and pick up some bushings to put under there. There's supposed to be a snowstorm coming, so I want to run my errands before that storm hits. Supposedly we're supposed to get like 10 inches of snow. So there's the fitting for the vent. It's 5/8 adapter to dash 10 here. AN fittings are beautiful, but you got to be really careful with them because they're made out of aluminum. So just got to snug them up. And that's it. I have messed these up before. It's not fun. Alright, so time for an update. I ended up putting the carpet back in. Like I said, someday I'll replace it. It's just kind of old and, you know, crappy, but brittle and stuff. But for now, it's good. Looks a lot cleaner this way. And I just cut a little flap right here to put over the fittings. Good enough for now. And then I put my rubber bushings in there. Well, rubber washers anyways. Alright, there's the vent hose. 5/8 hose. Just put a hole in there and bolted up my vent. And that comes out. It worked out good because I was able to reach my arm in here and put that in. Can't even see it. It's too dark, but it's right there. The hose is all on. Got a little hole cut in that. Turned out pretty good. So now that'll be able to vent. And I think what I'm going to do, try and keep this as clean looking as possible. Or clean as possible. It's probably going to run my fuel gauge wires here, along with fuel return down that side. And that's about it. I don't need anything else up here. So yeah, next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause on this back here because I don't have everything I need to do the fuel line yet. And I'm gonna run my transmission cooler lines along here and to there. So I'm gonna get started on that. Alright, I've been working up here. I got my cooler lines on. Go back there. Up over the exhaust. A couple inches of clearance there, but hopefully it won't warm it up too much. And then I got my delete pulley on here for the power steering, which is basically just a tensioner pulley with a bearing adapter and a special long bolt to go through. And that worked out really well. And then some washers to space it out. Well, right now I'm trying to take this pitman arm off. It's being really stubborn. Just sprayed it down with that. I'll let it sit overnight, and hopefully it comes loose. I got to replace that pitman arm seal. Alright, I'm going to wrap up this video. It's probably getting way too long. I got my conversion U-joints and my fuel line. I got to wire up this fan relay here. Got a lot of wiring left to do, but compared to how much I've already done, it's not much at all. Anyway, I'm still soaking this. Every day I put, fill that little area up with oil, and it's soaking down through, so I'm hoping that that pops off. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see more on this car. Hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to start it.